In the first reading, we heard the Canticle of Love written by Paul. And in the Gospel reading, we hear this episode where apparently, if you listen to everyone, you will not feel satisfied, you will feel unhappy because people will call you to do this, to do that, and you left empty because you want to please everybody. John the Baptist had that, he was criticized. Jesus did that, he was criticized. But fundamentally, in the gospel, Jesus says, wisdom is vindicated by all her children. What is this wisdom? In the book of Job, it says, wisdom is the fear of Yahweh, the fear of God. And the fear of God in the Bible is none other than loving God, not wanting to sin against God, not wanting to displease God. And in this first reading, the fear of God is the love of God, and the love of God is outlined by Paul in the first reading through the Canticle of Love. Do this. Think about that. Be better than yourself. Strive for the best. And Paul outlines in detail how we should love. Everything that Paul wrote in the letter to the Corinthians, cited in the first reading, is about our attitude, our deep attitude about caring for others. Love is not about thinking about oneself. Strive to be best. Faith, hope, and love, but the greatest is love. So, if we want to arrive at wisdom, strive to be the best that we can. And it is true love, self-giving, that we are able to strive the best for ourselves and for others. And Jesus exemplified that by giving himself for the humankind. Theologians will call that kenotic love, or transcending one's interest for the sake of the other. And we might ask, how can we do that? We go back again and reflect on the first reading based on the letter of Paul to the Corinthians. It is patient, not jealous, not pompous, not inflated, not rude. Do not seek its own interest, not quick-tempered. It does not brood over injury. It does not rejoice over wrongdoing, but rejoices in truth. What is the truth? It is about how we relate to God in faith, hope, and love. And the greatest of that is love by way of self-giving for the sake of the other, for the sake of the kingdom of God.